In today's video, it's going to be a little bit more lighthearted. We have a little puppy doggo getting into the middle of the road, and a motorcycle rider was able to keep it from getting hit. So that was actually really cool. A little puppy dog. And then also what we have is a motorcycle rider not recognizing that this is a hazardous situation, got a little surprised. So we're going to be talking about that. But here's the thing. If you're a brand new rider, make sure you hit that like button because you have to sign in, okay? It's not just for brand new riders, by the way. Anybody can sign in by clicking that like button. All right, good view. Watch out for areas like this because you have pedestrians, dogs too. Little puppy.
Huh?
Oh, there's a passenger.
Is he all right?
That's cool. So be very careful with passengers. You want to do slow braking, slow acceleration, so you're not bouncing back and forth.
Where is it?
Having a good time with this one.
It's under the bike.
Uh-oh, it's under the bike. Oh no. Yeah, you don't want to take off and run it over. You're gonna kill it.
Oh, we've got a little puppy dog under the bike. Hello, how are you?
How are ya?
Maybe there.
I'm glad that they got a helmet.
Richie.
Go ahead and get yourself some gloves. You know,
Hello,
we're just gonna enjoy this one.
how are you? Knock. Quick.
Why'd you give it to her? Just do it yourself.
Hey, cute little dog, eh?
Cute little doggy.
Hey, Peachy. Hello. No.
All right, this is why we have a backup video, because we got a lot of this. We'll just enjoy it for a little bit. There you go, get in the side stand. Hey, he's probably been riding for a while. He understands.
Your dog?
Yeah, beside that.
Cool. Have
All
fun.
right. She's like, no, it's not mine. I'll take it, though. All right, we're moving in. Ninja Kawasaki's 250s. All right, line of sight is terrible. Total stopping distance is terrible. Those brake lights, great adaptation. Problem is, we're going into an intersection. We put ourselves in that danger. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Oh, pay a little more attention, okay? I'm sorry for hitting your truck. You guys have a good day.
Okay, we changed our tune. Changed our tune a little bit. That's pretty good. Let's go back just a little bit. Now, here's what happened. The line of sight, we talk about that all the time. That's pretty much a big killer. That's like one of the main factors, that poor line of sight for the motorcycle rider and then cars seeing us. So right here, this is our space cushion. Okay. Line of sight pretty much ends right here. We can't see past this vehicle. So when it comes to positioning for safety, when it comes to planning, okay, that's the first part. Positioning for safety would be off to the sides, especially if this is all you have for space cushion. When you're off to the side, you can see around. If you have a bigger space cushion, so this is going to be the space cushion we have right now, if we are able to increase it by applying some brake pressure, so we're increasing the space cushion by applying, there we go, brake pressure, so the vehicle gets in front of us even more, and we're getting back here. So if we're like this, you can't see around me. Your guys are close. Stop getting so close. But if you get further and 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 further away, you can see around my fingers. Okay, the fingers are the same size. It's how close you are. So make sure you give yourself a good space cushion. Make sure you give yourself a good line of sight. And make sure you give yourself a good escape. So right here is probably where I'd be. Because we have an escape to the left. We have good line of sight this way. And if we can, let's go ahead and decrease our speed just a little bit so we can increase the space cushion and then maintain speed after that. That's planning for your ride right there. So we get up to here, though. Now, we know it's an intersection, okay? So let's go back just a little bit right here. We know it's an intersection just based off of the fact this is the left turn lane right here. So once again, go on orange stage, be prepped and ready for any dangerous situations, which is typically at intersections. So the problem is line of sight, intersection, can't see, they can't see us. So right now what we have is a left turner area, very scary. We can't see around this vehicle. If we can't see around this vehicle, how is anybody over here in this parking lot exiting gonna see us? They're not gonna be able to see us. So they're gonna make this educated and informed decision of, I don't see anybody and this vehicle is slowing down to turn right. I will go ahead and use that cushion, that gap, to turn right myself. That's the biggest thing. Okay, so you have to understand, you have to put yourself in their perspective, in their shoes of, oh, I would have done the same thing, but I should hopefully see a motorcyclist. Well, here's the thing. They probably didn't. They just didn't. So they're going to go, their line of sight was obscured by that white van that we just went around, and then this vehicle right here too. They made a decision. That's how it goes. We passed this vehicle kind of recklessly, all because we didn't want to slow down and stop. I think that's the problem. So guys, make sure you don't do this near intersections, for one. And for two, try not to hit anybody. You just removed your hand off the primary controls, which is going to be your braking and then also your throttle. That's what's going to get you out of the situation. This is not a red stage maneuver to smack a vehicle. Red stage maneuver would be to swerve into this open area if it was open for you, and then decelerate, or if you can, accelerate, because this dude is he's on a dually and he's towing something. So you could, even on a 250, you can accelerate to get yourself out of there and find that escape path.
Pay a little more attention, okay? I'm sorry for hitting your truck.
I like this part.
Have a good day.
That's a good thing, realizing super quick. Very good. Oh, there's a police officer. We're doing stunting. We're doing some wheelies on the interstate. I don't know what the cop is wanting to do. So let's go ahead and do what we can. You know, if we're stunting, there's nobody behind us, a lot of people are way in front, that's perfectly fine. Here's the thing. This is a great total stopping distance. This is a great vision. We have good line of sight to everything. We have an escape path to the left. We have escape paths all the way to the right, unless a cop is hanging out next to us. So you do you. The problem is that we are on a public road and the cop's not going to like it because it's a dangerous riding, dangerous driving, whatever, reckless, whatever policies and laws are in your local area. So if you can have this great line of sight, if you can have all these escape paths, if you can have all these different things, let's remove all the factors of cars and public roads and do it in a safer environment like a parking lot. But you do you. You do your own risk assessment, do your own risk management. This is where we start having an issue, is that sometimes when you go high risk, you're going to have possible consequences. He's telling him to put it down. And that's all he's doing. He's not pulling him over. He's just telling him to, put it down, buddy. I would have listened to him at that point. Listen to him, put it down. Do it later if you want. You know I love having my phone on the handlebars so I can see what turns are coming up, utilizing my GPS. The best way I think you could do that is using the rock form mount. I use it for my mountain bike, the little FTRs, and then also the big boy FTR that I ride. And guys, links in the description for a discount. Check it out. You're gonna like it, and I'll be seeing you around.